Hey guys, this is a football chat reaction to the Liverpool Nottingham Forest game yesterday. I honestly thought when they got the goalkeeper back, Alisson, things would change. And I thought yesterday, they'd be back to their old ways, winning. And, it's just a shocking performance, shocking result. That defence is all over the place. And, it's just not clicking, I guess everyone's going to concentrate on Liverpool, but, Nottingham Forest were unbelievable. Gibbs White, just unbelievable. Gibbs White was probably performing how Liverpool want Wirtz to perform, to be perfectly honest. But, yeah, it's just not really clicking for Liverpool, is it? Massive problems. And, I guess when you're spending all this money, like 100 million, on players, you expect them to click straight away, and that's why you are paying all that money, but they've just not clicked. And Isaac, awful, absolutely awful. You've got to be kind of saying to yourself, did they really need to buy him when they've got Ekitike? And if the defense was a problem and if the defense was a worry, when you've got someone like Ekitike, why are you then looking to bring in, Isaac? And because he was unprofessional in the summer and undermining Eddie Howe and Newcastle, because he's not had a pre-season, he's now underperforming for Liverpool. And you don't spend that money for someone to be underperforming. You expect them to be hitting the ground running. So, Isaac, his unprofessionalism not only cost Newcastle, but it's also costing Liverpool now. And, you reap what you sow in that aspect. But, you got to think to yourself, how long does this continue before questions start getting asked about, does Slot get sacked? And, what is it now? 7 defeats, something like that. And it's just awful by anyone's standards. And you've got to start asking questions. Do the Liverpool board start, asking, do we cut Slot off? Because, you don't spend that much money to be in the bottom half of the league, and defending champions. It's just embarrassing. But yeah, I just thought I'd give my take. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I'll see you soon. Okay, take care.